Dave, I'm very sorry to hear about what happened.
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Good morning.
How is Harry this morning?
Harry's doing fine. You know something, Howard? I can't help but just be angry about this whole thing. I'd love to crazy glue this guy's butt shut and feed him beans and watch him explode.
Well, I imagine...
Well, there's a punishment.
I watched you on your television show.
Right.
And you made what I thought was a very dignified statement, but I don't think any of your anger came out.
No, this guy had a lot of gall, and at this point, I'd love to cut off his eyelids, tie him to a chair, and make him watch dirty work 900 times.
Oh. Well, wait a second, though. Dave, you're making jokes, but really let it out and tell us what you're thinking.
I'm serious. I hate this guy so much. I would force him to watch 𝗦𝗵cie pleasure himself on your blue couch.
I know you're making jokes,
but... It must be traumatic, yeah.
I mean, why didn't this a-hole kidnap, Jimmy Kimmel's kids? He doesn't like him anyway.
Well, you don't know that. Jimmy loves his children.
Uh-huh.
But
I bet that turd Conan O'Brien is behind this, Howard. He just wants to take my 11:30 spot.
I thought you liked Conan.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. If my kid turns homo as a result of this, I'll go postal.
Well, Robin, is there any chance of the kid turning homo from this?
From this? Yeah. He wasn't even touched. The guy never got near him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but... I've always said never trust anybody who has the same mustache as the homo cop from the Village People. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, that guy does have one of those.
He has that mustache.
He has that weird mustache.
Exactly.
What would you do? What would you do to this guy, though, if you caught him?
I don't know, Howard. I'd like to blindfold the kidnapper. Strip him and send him to one of Paul Schaefer's pool parties.
That seems too nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to accuse anybody, but, I'm sure that that big-chinned prick Jay Leno had something to do with this.
Now you're getting down to it.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I didn't try to kidnap little Harry.
Yeah, but, I'd like to smother that son of a bitch in barbecue sauce and send him over to Star Jones's house.
Who is that, Leno or the kidnapper?
Right.
Both of them, I don't know.
Both, right. What would you do to the kidnapper?
I don't know. I'd love to dress that bastard in Superman pajamas, put a lollipop in his hands and send him over to, the Neverland Ranch.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's place.
Yeah.
Seems like you've been doing a lot of thinking about this.
Yeah.
I just, it's just unbelievable. I want to dip that prick in chocolate and send him over to Gary Delabonte's house. I don't know.
Oh, that's dangerous. Because he loves treats.
Gary usually eats that chocolate before he even realizes what it is.
By the way, his name is Delabonte.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Delabonte.
Well, you're
in trouble now. Well, I'm going to turn him loose in Harlem with a shirt that says "I hate basketball." What do you think?
What else would you love to do to that guy?
I'd love to send this jerk to the Vibe Awards, without a bulletproof jacket, and he'd be done for.
What else would you like to do to the guy? Let it all out.
I don't know. Robin, would you mind crushing this guy's head in between your huge brown orbs, chest orbs? What do you think?
For you, anything.
Maybe I'll tell you what I'll do. Maybe I'll talk to, Vinny Vivalli and get him to kiss this guy's ass until he can't take it anymore and he kills himself.
Well, I know you're upset because nobody likes a kidnapping and your little
You're
Harry.
making a little light of it. I'm shocked.
I'm trying to, but I like how everyone, Howard, thought the kidnapper was going to be black. Well, I guess all you racist a-holes were wrong. It was a white guy.
It was a white guy.
Well, this happened in Montana.
Yeah, that's right. There's not too many black guys in Montana. You know that.
Yeah, it's you got to admit that kidnapper is kind of sexy looking in a dangerous Tom Selleck kind of way.
I could see where you'd think that.
Yeah. And you know, you mentioned Montana. You don't want to, you know, you want to know how white the state of Montana is, Howard.
How white is it?
In Montana, you know, I'm considered Puerto Rican.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I tell you,
it is a terrible thing.
Everyone's upset for you, Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, 5 million. Howard, you know, 5 million. My baby's worth 5 million. That, my friend, is why I had a white kid.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hit 5 million.
You don't need more.
If you ever go broke, you can
I don't know, but
kid.
Yeah, it's, you know, I'm going to tell you something, Howard. You know, that's it. I'm not taking any more chances from now on. You know, no one sees my kid, including me.
That's good security.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 to give me a DNA test to figure this mystery out.
Right.
And I'm building my next ranch on the moon. No blacks up there yet. No offense, Robin.
What the hell?
The blacks didn't kidnap her.
It was
or
the
even
whites.
threatened to
The
kidnap
whites
your
got
child.
your child.
Well, you know, the way I look at it.
By the way, there's no whites up there either.
Well, you know. But you know, Howard, just one thing, one final word, and then I got to just let this thing go before it eats me up.
Go ahead.
You know, the way I look at it is, you know, kids come and go, but a good painter, you know, that's not easy to find.
No, that isn't easy to find.
But the guy was overcharging.
Yeah, but so what? You go try and find a painter in Montana. Well, Dave, we're all sorry about what happened to you, and I know you're making jokes and trying to make light of it, but you've certainly let out some of your anger, and we're going to look into that Jay Leno thing.
Yeah, I just, I should have seen it coming, Howard, because for one thing, one of the signs I should have figured this out. You know, he drank milk from a 40-ounce bottle, and that was the problem right there.
All right. Thank you very much, Evil Dave Letterman.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
All right.
Wow.
On fire.
On fire this morning.
It was interesting. The guy now says that it was just a joke. That
A good one.
That's his defense.
He's trying to write for Letterman?
Hey now, everybody, what's happening? Evil Dave Letterman joining us today.
Good morning, Howard. How are you today?
Hey now.
Good to see David Letterman, who you just went through a horrible kidnapping scare. I know that.
Right. And can I just say something very quickly about this? You know, I'm glad my little Harry went through this kidnapping attempt, because I think this incident will really toughen him up and decrease the chance of him becoming a fag.
Oh.
No offense, Robin.
What do you mean, no offense, Robin?
Oh, you're a lady.
Yeah.
Evil Dave out of the gate.
Oh, yeah.
David Letterman, you host a late-night show, and you are a high-profile guy, but I bet you
Right.
never bargained for this.
No, I just, and you know, I don't want to dwell on this too much, Howard, but, you know, in some ways, I wish I would have had, you know, let the kidnapping happen, because this could have been the century's Lindbergh's baby case, and I would have beaten Jay in the ratings. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Would you have worked right through the kidnapping?
Exactly.
yeah, well,
Right
I got to
through the
tell you
darn thing.
something. You got more press. You know, if it wasn't for this Terri Schiavo case, you'd probably still be front page
Oh,
news.
yeah.
I mean,
True.
unbelievable how Terri Schiavo has knocked everything off the...
That little upstager.
I mean, little Harry Letterman barely can get a mention now.
Yeah. But I warned Regina that this kid was going to be trouble. You know, abortions are a lot cheaper than, ransom.
What are you talking about, Dave?
I don't know. I'm just talking about this thing.
Oh, you're a new father, and
yeah.
everyone knows you're legendary for being a recluse and some would say disconnected. But I empathize with you. I can imagine a kidnapping attempt is very
Right.
scary.
I think he is connected to the child.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm sorry if I seem a little down today. This whole kidnapping ordeal really got to me. Hey, any hot whores on the show today?
Matter of fact, we've got a great porn star coming up next in Stump the Perve, Dave.
Stump the Perve. Stump the Perve.
The winner, either Richard Christie or this guy has an unbelievable knowledge of porn.
Yeah.
who's playing him will get a date with Crystal Steele, who is very, very hot. So you're going to have a good time today, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and really, I'm glad this whole kidnapping thing is behind you.
Well, it's, I didn't cry once when I heard about the kidnapping attempt, Howard. Crying is for fags and people with emotions.
Right.
What's the difference?
You can't have that working at CBS.
It's so funny. I talk to Dave about this all the time. You feel more comfortable on our show talking about the kidnapping than you did on your own program.
Exactly.
And you're so much more honest here.
Exactly. Yeah. And the kidnapping was really scary, but really made me feel so important. All in all, I think it was worth it.
You do?
Yeah.
Because of the recognition you got in the front page headlines, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And nothing bad really came of it, except you got a lot of publicity.
No, I mean, I wish someone should take this kidnapper guy, slam him against the wall, rip down his pants, and rape him. And that someone, should be me. And I won't wait for him to finish before I'll do that. Hey, I'll teach that nasty fella to mess with a letterman.
Yeah, just let him go and you'll take him
Yeah.
off.
So you're saying you want to rape him?
Yeah, I'll just rape him.
If he did that joke on his show, he'd be #1 in the ratings.
Yeah, why don't you do this material on your show? It's so great. I mean, I love you talking about the kidnapping. This is so raw and honest, And
I really feel like torturing that son of a bitch kidnapper. I'd love to have him host my show one night and interview Ace Frehley for an hour.
That's the kind of torture.
That would really teach the guy.
That'll freak him right out. Yeah.
I'm selling the sizzle and the steak.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Oh man, Dave, I'm sorry. We were talking about the kidnapping.
I just, I'm
yes.
angry at this bastard who tried to kidnap my son. I'd love to put him in a straitjacket and just force him to, listen to Jay Leno talk about his lame ass car collection.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And incidentally, Howard, I'm thinking of giving giving this kidnapper's phone number to Pat O'Brien. That'll scare him.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Great.
Oh, you are
crazy.
so effing hot.
Yeah.
I wanna leap you.
Where are those alleged Pat O'Brien tapes?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get a hooker. I don't know, some coke.
But I'm so depressed over my son's kidnapping. I'm more depressed than Michael Jackson on an adults-only vacation.
Yeah, that's depressing.
I'm angrier than an emancipated African whose pet fly just died.
That's an emaciated African.
Emancipated?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Dave, you're going to be...
Hash up one there, Artie.
All right,
Way
you
to
screwed up
mangle
one.
a joke.
Yeah. Nobody write down Pilates.
Off and running.
I heard you went to an Italian restaurant last night. You should have gone to Pilates.
Yeah.
Yes, there's going to be Stump the Porno Star next. The winner gets a date with porn star Crystal Steele.
Wow.
Maybe this will cheer you up after the recent attempt on your son's safety.
Oh, it was terrible. But another thing has come to mind too, Howard, and this is kind of interesting. I don't understand why Michael Jackson is on trial. Those kids who accused him, aren't even cute.
You don't think they're hot?
Incidentally, by the way, who do you think moves more in bed, Terri Schiavo or a Jewish chick? What do you think?
That's sick.
Boy, you are edgy.
I don't know.
Did you use that on your show?
Did you do that on Carson one time?
Oh, yeah.
All I know is Michael Jackson looks like an emancipated African.
I did it with Karnak.
All right. So, Dave, it's good to have you here, certainly.
Thank you very much.
And when we come back, we're going to have quite the little contest going, my friends.
Hey, Howard,
Yeah.
you should know that me and Evil Dave switched for the E! Show.
Exactly.
Oh, that's exciting news.
No,
Thank you.
because you want to know what Mike goes on.
Okay, thank you. Evil Dave, are you all right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this guy's quite a cutie. Do you think he swings both ways?
Which guy are you talking about?
I don't,
there.
Guy in the booth, yeah. Richard, take a seat down on the couch next. David Letterman, are you going to be with us?
Sure. I just want to say one thing, Howard. There are a lot of homosexuals in Queens, but enough about the Mets.
Oh,
David Letterman.
What are you
David
carrying on about?
I like that.
All right.
Howard?
Yes, Dave? Dave Letterman with us?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I just greased my crotch on that last segment with that Ralph from the Sex Museum.
Hold it, Dave. I'm busy with Lisa Presley. You be quiet. Let me see. Wait. And where else was you?
I was at did Letterman like night
Letterman?
last, yeah. But it's not
Dave.
going to air till Friday.
How did that interview go, Dave?
Oh, she was wonderful.
Good job.
Very, very nice person to talk to.
Made your life easy?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Dave joins us as well. So, what'd you talk to Dave? Did you talk to him about his son almost getting kidnapped?
No.
You didn't bring it up?
I didn't bring
Why would you not bring that up?
Why would I?
Well, aren't you curious about what happened there?
No, I'm aware of what happens when you get like nut people that are claiming all kinds of stuff and doing that.
What'd you wear on Letterman?
I don't remember. I think
You remember.
I was a skirt is what I was wearing.
Mini skirt?
I think it was short, yeah.
Dave, you liked it?
Oh, yeah. I had to clean my glasses a couple of times.
All right.
So are you going to do the 𝗛𝗿𝗄𝗿𝗍 show?
And then?
So then,
Pop in Letterman.
Pop in Letterman, because I have this tape.
Right.
Lisa Marie Presley on Letterman. So, hey, Ralph, I go, let's watch it. She's
Yeah,
cute.
check her
Let's
out.
see. Yeah, let's check her out. Popping the tape. We're sitting there. She's totally coming on to Letterman.
I think he's good looking.
Thank
I do.
you very much.
I like him.
Dave, you are good looking.
Well, there was one question I forgot to ask her during the interview, and I was going to ask her if I could smell her. But,
that's outrageous.
yeah.
That's
I'd
inappropriate.
let
You're
that
disgusting.
go.
You're disgusting.
No, Howard, I didn't.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Evil Dave Letterman joined. Dave Letterman, great seeing you, buddy.
You know, I just want to say that last interview you had with Lisa Marie, and I've said this before, she's just she's a stunning woman.
Right.
But I just wanted to ask her one question. You know, I wanted to let her know that, you know, I've dated blacks too. I've done blacks too. But, you know, now I know why Lisa Marie sang about dirty laundry, because after seeing her, I made a mess in my Fruit of the Looms.
You made a mess in your own laundry.
Any conversations about Nick Cage made my little evil Dave stand at attention.
You know, you are so funny here. I got to say.
He's great here.
I felt like I had mirrors on my shoes.
Right. David Letterman, your show is on 11:35 tonight. And you remember who your guests are, or you don't know?
Oh, God, I don't know. It always changes. You
Right.
get bumped.
Changes every day?
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, what's Robert Blake's number? I had a fight with my wife last night, and I needed something taken care of.
Need Blake's
Maybe we'll
number?
get him on the show.
Right.
That'll straighten her out.
Yeah.
No. Anything else going on?
Well, I don't know. We were trying sort of to get Whitney Houston on the show, but I didn't tell you this, Howard, but this is true. One time I kissed Whitney Houston's sweaty cheek, and I was high for about 6 days.
She's in rehab now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the sweat, though, could make you high.
By the way, Howard, tell me the truth. Does this butt plug make my ass look huge?
Oh.
What do you think?
No, you look good.
You got your little monitors there. What do you think?
You look pretty good into that butt plug.
Oh, man. Howard?
Yeah.
Why would you need child porn when the real thing's available? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I've got to go destroy my computer.
Well, you're David Letterman. You can get any young boy you want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, here's a hypothetical question. We're talking on this subject. If I rape Jessica Simpson and then tell her that she's just been punked, is that still rape?
Oh, yeah,
What do you
Dave Letterman.
think?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
That's a show called Raped.
Just 5 months ago, he wrote a letter to a legal magazine blasting.
Howard?
Sure, Dave.
And I just want to say one thing.
David Letterman, everyone, tonight.
I'm feeling, and I shouldn't say this, but I feel bad for that. I say
You save her life with that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. It's nourishment.
I say as long as there's at least one oracle that's working, don't pull the plug.
That's
Oracle?
orifice.
How about orifice?
Try it again with the word orifice.
Somebody's playing with the lighting here.
Yeah, I know.
If an emancipated African has one oracle working.
Exactly.
The First Lady weighed in on the Terri Schiavo case yesterday.
Yeah, and she's 180.
You know what we need to do, Howard? Let's just settle the matter. Have Terry's parents and husband, call heads or tails, and the winner gets her.
Right.
There you go.
There you go. There's the
Thank
solution.
God for lighting.
Yeah, never mind this living will crap. Heads or tails.
Exactly.
Live or
That's
die.
a good way to
I
do
think
it.
she ought to get into nude modeling or something, personally.
In fact, Senator Rick Santorum has weighed in on this. He says cases like...
What'd you say, Dave?
No, I just wish to hell they'd stop publishing those sexy open mouth pictures, photos of Terry. I feel so weird having sexual thoughts about that
Oh,
woman.
that turns you on?
Yeah.
Wow. You never talk about this stuff on your late night show.
Well, I can't.
All right.
That is an amazing libido, if you ask me.
Why?
Sexy open mouth photos?
Yeah.
You gotta have some problems.
Why don't we take a break? Yeah, Dave, let's hope
I
that...
was just going to say, here's a hypothetical situation. F, marry, kill. Terri Schiavo, Siobhan the transsexual, Star Jones, and wait a minute, that's too unbelievable. How about Terri Schiavo, Siobhan the transsexual, and a buffalo? What do you think?
A buffalo.
Yeah.
No Star Jones. Go with the first one, Star Jones.
Okay.
F, Mary, kill. Terri Schiavo.
Yeah, Terri Schiavo.
Well, I'd probably take away Terri Schiavo because I put her out of her misery.
Right.
So you kill her.
But that means then I got to have sex or marry Star Jones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll F Terri Schiavo.
Right.
I would get rid of Star Jones.
Kill her.
Start.
And I'd marry, who's the other one?
Siobhan the transsexual.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Well, what are you going to do
All right,
now?
I'd get rid of Siobhan.
Yeah.
I'd marry Terri Schiavo.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. And then I guess I'd have to F Star Jones.
You wouldn't sneak the buffalo in, huh?
Apparently,
No.
if you marry Terri Schiavo, it won't change your life a bit.
Right,
go.
yeah, that's what I would do. And then I'd be very famous because I'd be married to Terri Schiavo.
There you go.
Terri Schiavo's the biggest star in the country right now.
I'd remove Terri Schiavo's feeding tube, put it in Star Jones, and then kill myself.
Yeah, I never thought anybody'd be bigger than OJ, but Terri Schiavo has succeeded.
Let me tell you
I'd
something.
put her in the movies. Right now, I swear to God, Weekend to Bernie. Weekend to Terry's. Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something. I don't know about you guys, but I find, Terri Schiavo hot. I'd love
She is.
to meet a woman, like her who shuts up and doesn't talk about doesn't talk my damn ear off all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're saying. Yes, Dave.
I just, before Robin goes on, I just want to say that you're very lucky to have her as a news lady because she has all of that wonderful black star quality. She's got the talent of Oprah, the humor of Whoopi, and the knockers of Wheezy Jefferson.
Wow. That's a
and by
real
the way-
compliment coming from
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Dave.
And by the way, is it okay if I sniff Robin's chair after the show? Because during the break, I turned up the thermostat in her booth, and I just want to make sure that she's extra moist by the end of the show.
Oh, she will be, believe me.
Her chests look like two young black boys' heads that have been freshly shaven. You know what I'm saying?
I sort of know what you're saying.
I had to
Yes.
get that out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I felt that
Are you
myself.
done?
Yeah, he's done. Trust me, he's done.
I think Dave has
Like
the
a
guts to say what we're all thinking.
Yeah. Well, I like that he's got a set of balls here anyway, and we look forward to your show tonight called Late Show, right? With
Yeah.
David Letterman.
And
Okay.
by the way, Artie, you look horrible. I used to fantasize about spooning you naked, but now, yeah. I just want to make one prediction here, and then I'm going to keep my mouth shut. In the year 2034, after the great race war, Howard, and after all the whites have defeated the mud people, my little Harry will lead the Aryan people to greatness. At least that's what, his fortune cookie said. We go to a white supremacist Chinese restaurant, and their egg foo young, delish.
All right. So you have a fortune cookie that says that little Harry
Right.
will win the race war for all the white people.
He will lead the white people to...
Over
We're
the
bringing
mud
it out
people.
for May sweeps.
Over the mud people. And he goes to a white supremist...
Yeah.
restaurant.
No, that was close. At
I'm
least you
holding
knew what
that
he
for
meant.
May sweeps, yeah.
All right. Well, don't go to that restaurant anymore. Their predictions are very racist.
I know. I'm sorry. I have Crohn's disease. My doo-doo comes out looking like little penny crones. Forgive me.
Wow.
That might be the greatest reference I've ever heard in the show.
Ever.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Robin. Let's wrap up the news.
Yes. Former Secretary of State...
Wait a second. Can we get to the white people news here a little bit?
Dave.
All right. I'm sorry.
Here's is Sean P. Diddy Combs, who was once represented by Cochran. He says he'll miss him, D4.
I want to know.
You know, I think Ellen DeGeneres has more talent in her right testicle than Jay Leno has an entire chin. By the way, Howard, did Gary use this mic today? It smells like it was dipped in a horse's rectum.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I just hope someone is going to be shaving Terri Schiavo's parts. I just can't stand a woman who has a jungle down there.
Well, I don't think she cares at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Dave says he cares.
If Terri Schiavo spoke any less, I think she was doing a Fred Norris impersonation. You know, every time Fred Norris wears a belly shirt, I get a wonderful tingle in my gravy pouch.
He does wear those belly shirts.
Yeah.
He loves it.
You know, Howard, I think I'm in love with Ronnie, the limo driver. There's just something about, you know, angry hallway monitors who pretend to be Italian.
You like that about him.
Like
by the way, Howard, can I just say one thing? Can I run my finger along the back of your neck? I think it would be so freaking hot. I can make you shiver in ways that you could never imagine.
Dave, are you gay?
That is all over.
He's not.
This ain't Disney here. Why not?
This is a different show.
Yeah. By the way, does anybody ever wonder what Marlon Brando's corpse must look like by now?
No.
It's not in the news?
No. Not in the news.
Right wing.
By the way, Howard, do you think 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏 would let...
I bet he would.
How about rest my balls?
Yeah, that was the...
Yeah.
And the new portable PlayStation. Throw that in.
Yeah.
And incidentally, I can't believe Sharon Osbourne is bulimic. You know, I'd love to have her vomit on my naked body. There's nothing hotter than a Roman shower.
You know what's funny about this? We were...
You know, speaking of baseball, Howard, I read that Anna Benson would sleep with the entire Mets team if her husband ever cheated. You know, it's not that easy. I tried it once and only got through the starting pitchers before I lost all control of my bowels.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And that's what's happening.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Dave, great having you here today.
I'm sorry. I'm really tired. My son was crying all night. Jesus Christ! Where's a good kidnapper when you need one?
All right. Dave will watch you tonight on TV.
Thank you very much.
David Letterman. Evil David Letterman. Artie-Lange.com.
Yes, and available in stores. It's the Whiskey Talk.
And Howard, I'm gay. There you go.
Little Lisa Marie Presley, thank you. Looking nice. I thought she looked real nice.
Good.
She looked great. Sexy.
You would do her, right?
Oh, God, yeah, and I'm sure she's very excited about that.
All right, we're going to see you tomorrow, and don't forget, Tabitha Stevens will show us how she bleached the inside of her buttocks.
Look for the pace cruising the village.
Oh, and are we going to find out about Richard Christie's date tomorrow?
Yes, we are. Artie, let's chip in 20 grand.
Oh, come on, we got it.
How long has it got to rest on my nose?
I mean, that's just the best.
3 minutes? Well, okay.
That's a very doable figure.
I can wash my face.
Derek, you're going to see pictures on the internet of your daddy. Pay no attention.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's get into a dress.
The new music alternative, 92.3 K-Rock.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, Dave Letterman joining us this morning.
Yeah.
How are you, Dave?
Morning. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah. Is she a good friend of Pat Robertson's, do you think?
Well,
Yeah.
Pat Robertson is in the news. You're absolutely
Howard,
right.
I just want to say one thing. First, I want to let you know that you always have an open invitation to my meat hole.
Oh, thank you, Dave. Dave
I was
Letterman.
going to say the show.
By the way,
Well, we're going
and
to
the
talk
show,
about
too.
that soon, yeah.
Dave Letterman, I haven't done your show in a little
doing,
while, but
buddy?
I plan on doing it again.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to talk about that soon. By the way, I just want to... He's so adorable.
Hey, Hey,
I can't bear to flush him.
I was going to say, you kept him?
Yeah, he looks like a little dolphin puppy swimming happily around my bowl.
Hey, by the way, I want to thank my friend Will Regan, who
Who's Will Regan?
is a buddy of mine, who just put on my Trio phone the entire 𝗵𝗄𝗿𝗍. He loaded it on, and it's so cool because with the Bluetooth technology, he just pointed it at my Trio. His Trio pointed to my Trio and made it pregnant.
They merged.
You're
kidding.
No, and I have
produced.
That sounds freaky.
Like,
really.
if you're looking for a sex position, I just hit this button and I can find the sex position.
And he put it on your phone just by pointing
at it.
Wow.
Yeah. My phone mated with his phone.
Wait a second. What's that have to do with my bowel movement, Howard?
Oh, come on, Dave.
Right.
Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty. By the way, and it was just kind of sad news, I heard that our old friend Ray Charles passed away. And, personally, I'm happy Ray Charles died because talented, blind people really kind of creep me out.
The talented blind people creep you out?
Yeah, they just really kind of creep me out.
Oh, so now you don't have to deal with him anymore.
Well,
That's
he's not going to mess your life up.
Yeah. and by the way,
let me congratulate you.
Well, thank you.
I read that your ratings are up.
Yeah.
Ever since Stuttering John joined the Tonight Show, Jay's has gone down by 5%.
Ratings are down.
Yeah.
So anyway, congratulations.
He's doing over well, ain't he?
No, he's doing fine. I'm sure he's doing well. I saw him the other day at Ross Zapin's wedding.
It looks fine.
He looks good. I talked to him.
What?
Oh, stop it.
Ross Zapin got married?
Yeah.
Oh, what a stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's on his honeymoon.
Oh, wow.
Hey, no prenup, Dave.
No prenup. Seconds.
Right.
Yeah, but I just want to say...
What do you want to say?
Well, by the way, I just want to say, I've got a message to the stewardess on my flight back from L.A. Lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is getting to be the size of a walrus. It's simply disgusting to watch you walking up the aisle. Imagine, I imagine it's all, stuffy, sweaty, musty, fecal, celluloid smelling in there.
When you look at a stewardess, that's what you're thinking?
Yeah, but by the way, your face did look very pretty, though.
She had a nice face, but a very fecal buttocks.
There you go.
All right.
B-A-N-A-S, bananas.
What? Are you singing Gwen Stefani? B-A-N-A...
B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas.
What is that, Gwen Stefani?
Yeah.
Dave Letterman doing Gwen Stefani.
Is he doing the Hollaback Girl song?
You doing Hollaback?
Yeah. Oh, God. And by the way, I'm on vacation. I'm just relaxing. I'm enjoying myself. And I got to tell you, I'm so proud of my son, Harry. He's such a polite little guy.
Yeah.
He's already learned that, it's not proper to use the N-word in mixed company.
Wow.
Well, you're teaching him well.
Yeah.
Dave Letterman, everyone.
Any more kids for Dave? I'm wondering.
God. I think I have the strength.
Right.
Howard, by the way, when you say loosey-goosey, you sound like a fag, but I like it.
I rarely say loosey-goosey.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, Dave. Well, good to have you here.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to hang out a while?
Yeah, incidentally, I have a blind item for you, Howard.
Go ahead.
What female star of the CBS sitcom King of Queens is getting tubby? And here's a hint. Her last name rhymes with lemony.
Lemony, let's see. She's getting tubby.
That's right.
Not so blind, an item.
And at least there not be any confusion.
Yeah.
And let me make my thoughts clear on this. Abortion is killing, and David Letterman is all for killing.
All right. So you're pro-abortion.
Exactly.
Right. You like the killing.
Well, it's, I've learned one thing in life, and that's, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Oh, and always lock your car door when driving through a black neighborhood.
All right.
These are the two things you've learned.
Exactly.
John the Stutterer, you're on the air. Dave Letterman's going to be hanging out with us. Great to have you here. Yes, John.
Hi. Howard,
is this guy gargling or what?
Dave Letterman.
Yeah, Howard, can you tell Fred to stop staring at me? I can't tell if he wants to kill me or undress me. Please.
Fred,
Please.
should you stop staring at Dave Letterman?
I'll try.
Thank you.
He's so irresistible.
And Robin, I just want to say one thing. I'd like
I think it's the khaki shorts.
Yeah. I just...
He's wearing khaki shorts.
Yeah,
And the shirt that says his name.
Yeah. Just a little self-promotion going on. Yeah. And by the way, Robin, I'd like to spread, apart your flower petals and slowly inhale your sweet, dark nectar, forbidden nectar.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Well said.
Yeah.
Smooth.
And I can't believe Artie stopped drinking. What a pussy. What's that all about?
Yeah.
I just want to say to Artie,
I agree with you.
Yeah, don't listen to people when they say you're funny or drunk. That's BS. Truth is you were never funny. You were just going over like something I don't know.
All right, Dave. Right, Dave?
Exactly.
Right.
Wait, I was going to ask you, has Tom Chiansano pleasured himself yet? Because that guy, must be more backed up than Star Jones's toilet.
Star Jones's toilet.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you hire...
You know that thing they say about comedy? It's in the timing.
Yeah.
You have none.
I know.
Oh, yeah?
By the way, did you hire Rosie O'Donnell? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Benji.
Whoa.
There we go.
Hey, that's a good night. All right.
What do you think smells worse at this exact moment, Benji or Peter Jennings?
Oh, Benji, for sure.
Yeah. Or me, I don't know. All right.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, before we go to commercial break and we come back with Lindsay and Lacy Love, and we'll be back right after these words. Dave, can you hang around?
Yeah, I almost wish I was married after I heard that.
What?
It makes me wish I was
married. You did so well. I don't know why you would say that. All right. Dave's going to hang around. Howard, sorry, everyone.
And screw up more jokes.
Howard, can you smell my fist and guess what I just did?
Oh, yeah. I think it involves Benji.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break.
Star Joins.
Or Star Joins. You know that Star Joins?
Yeah.
Star Joins.
She's a real cut-up.
Anyway, Dave Letterman, great having you. Who's on your show tonight? Do you know?
Oh, God. I am on hiatus this week.
Oh, you are? All right. Okay. Hiatus.
Yeah. I'm in the dark.
Hiatus.
50 Cent, I think.
50 Cent's on your show, but you're on hiatus?
And by the way, Howard, I'm not gay, but have you ever seen 50 Cent with his shirt off? He sure is one hot young buck. I guess lifting all of those stolen TVs really gets you into shape.
He's very muscular. You're right. All right. Thanks, Dave. We're going to take a break. You're going to meet Lindsay and Lacy Love next, right after these words.
This.
Dave Letterman joining us.
Howard, I think I hurt my ankle in the hallway during that last break. I saw a terrorist coming out of the button-pushing room, so I dove into the green room. And it turns out it was some guy named Dead Air Dave.
That's not a terrorist. He might look that way, but he ain't no terrorist.
That's
I wish you would have warned me.
That's racial profiling.
Yeah.
Dave Letterman.
Yeah.
There'll be no racial profiling on this show.
By the way, I want to ask you something. Why is everyone leaving the Gonza Strip? Are the blacks moving in or something?
The Gonza Strip?
Gonza Strip.
The Gonza Strip is from Peanuts, the cartoon.
But why is everyone leaving the Gaza Strip? Are the blacks moving in, do you think?
It's the Gaza Strip.
Yeah.
You
know, Howard,
read a newspaper, Dave.
All right.
All right, hey, Lacy and Lindsay are here.
Either of you girls have herpes?
No.
Hey, girls,
do you know David Letterman, by the way?
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, David Letterman.
Hey, girls, if you two kiss each other, I'll kiss Howard.
That's a good deal for Howard, isn't it?
We're not breaking any laws.
Oh, please, girls, kiss each other. I want to kiss Dave so bad.
And Howard.
Yeah, what is it, Dave?
I'm just saying that this twin sex really has got me hot because, in fact, I was on a twins website last night, and these two guys were identical, and I dropped a batch of batter all over my keyboard.
But they were guys.
Exactly.
All right. Wow.
You're not ashamed, are you?
No. You like that.
He lets his freak flag fly.
I'll say. Well, Dave, that's interesting. I didn't know you were into twins.
I'm a pretty frugal guy. I picked through Peter Jennings' trash last week and saved a ton of money on cigarettes.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, that's...
Pow.
That's a tough joke.
Letterman.
Yeah.
Meteorites.
Boy, oh boy.
Howard,
Yes.
I'd like to ask the girls something.
Sure, Dave. Dave is an interviewer extraordinary.
Well,
yeah.
you know, I just want to ask, are you two of normal intelligence? And I also just want to say that I respect that you two refuse to do blacks.
Is that true? You don't do black people?
Basically, I heard.
That is true. Robin can fill you in on Mr. X. I'm sure he's got to be at least intelligent.
That's funny.
Howard?
Yes, Dave Letterman?
I have a quick question.
Dave Letterman, everybody. Go ahead.
I just want to ask, why do you bitches still have your clothes on?
Oh.
And I got to tell you something. I wish it were legal for Richard and Sal to touch each other.
Right.
I know, because we can't stop that.
Have you seen Will's ass?
Hillbillies.
So, girls. Yes, Dave Letterman.
I was going to ask you, do you girls have trouble getting excited like, you know, Robin?
Oh, Robin doesn't have trouble. What do you have there?
I don't know.
Robin's very...
I have trouble getting excited for Dave.
Robin, what age were you?
All right, Robin.
Yes, Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, ladies, how you doing? I just want to let you know that I am 4x4. I think I'd be perfect for you.
4 inches by 4 inches?
That's right.
Oh, that's a little too big, I think. Lamont, you're on the air.
Caller, what are you wearing?
Dave wants to take you.
Lamont, you're on the air. Lamont, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I just wanted to tell Dave, I wanted to thank him for coming out about being so obsessed with black penis.
No black callers, please.
No black callers.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'm getting a, by the way, Howard, I'm getting a tattoo around my lips. It'll say, "Black men enter here." I'm sorry.
Funny.
I'm sorry.
Well, Dave, you're wild today.
I'm on vacation. Howard, forget the girls. I'm watching Fred chew on his pen, imagining it was my privates.
Wow.
You know, girls, one thing I have to say for the blacks, they're not Jews.
What?
That's the plus.
Well, you're going to be fired for that, Dave. You can kiss that late night show goodbye. Well, girls, I don't know how comfortable you are. Check out Lindsay and Lacy at vivid.com, Lindsay and Lacy Love.
You two aren't boys, but you're hot.
Which one is the oldest?
Do you girls steal each other's clothes when you go on dates and don't have anything to wear?
No, we do fight over. We wear the same size, so we fight over the our
Dave, why
clothes.
don't you have the girls on your late night show? Why don't you ever have them on the late? You never have good hot girls
they'll
like
have
this.
to come into Dave's private green room.
Well, I'll tell you what, you should think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have these chicks on instead of Andy McDowell.
Easy on the
85th.
eyes, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, instead of Andy McDowell for the 85th time, why don't you have these girls on?
Come on.
So what are we going to...
Are you girls going to school? Because, you know, with associate degrees, one day you can go to college. Girls, during the break, I'd like to discuss Scientology with you.
Scientology.
Scientology?
Scientology.
Scientology. I didn't know you were Scientologist.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break. Girls, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
I have to make a list of every minority.
You know something, Howard?
Dave Letterman joining us for the news, Rob. And I've convinced him to stay. He wanted to leave, but I convinced him to stay.
He's a busy man. I'm honored.
No, actually, I just was going to say this is the nice, you know, I'm on vacation this week, and I can't think of something nicer than hanging out with you folks.
Thank you.
And, you know, speaking on being on vacation, Howard, I recently tried crack cocaine, and I didn't really like it. I think it's more of a black people's thing. Besides, I think I raped a cat while I was high on it. Wow.
All right.
You don't want to go and revisit that.
No.
Well, I see why you're the host of a late night show. You're funny.
I'm really itchy down there. Is that definitely worms? Or it could be something else. What's the point?
Why was your hand in Fred's lap?
Huh?
Your hand was in Fred's lap during the commercial.
Oh, I was trying to...
And Dave was in love with those twins, Lacy and Lindsay.
Man, they were beautiful. No, I'm not gay, but I can't stop looking at Fred's crotch. Fred, do you have a sock in there or something? I'll give you a week's salary. I'll give a week's salary to see Fred's uncircumcised love worm. to have him, bend
Nobody
over.
pays this much attention to Fred, to be honest with you.
Just have him
Everyone's
bend over.
afraid.
Fred.
Touch my lumpy lollipop. I'll give you a quarter.
Fred?
I thought it was a week's salary.
Yeah,
what about a quarter? Forget it.
And I don't care about the benefits of being uncircumcised.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
You're allowed to have that.
Yeah. Thank God I still work here.
Hi, Craig. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, man? The show has been really hard to follow this morning.
A lot of dumps, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you guys have been dumping like...
Yeah, and Dave says he doesn't wipe that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I have no idea why there would be a lot of dumps. My interview with Lacy and Lindsay, I kept it pretty tame. I tried to stay within the FCC guidelines. There were a couple of times the girls used some inappropriate language. But other than that, I don't know what they're doing.
Even before that, though, like this morning, like earlier, it was just crazy. It was hard to follow. It was nuts.
I don't even know when they're hitting the button. I wish I knew. I would fill in the blanks for you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than we're leaving for that very reason.
Exactly.
I don't want to bleep anything anymore. I don't want any beeps, bleeps, dumps. It's ridiculous. As it is, I'm censoring myself to try to stay within the guidelines.
Yeah, I hear you. It's going to be a good time.
Thank
you. The last time, that's the last time I ever let Paul Schaefer talk me into something.
Oh, stop that. You're trying to be funny now, and you don't have to bring Paul in.
All right. I went to Iraq last Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun there. You wouldn't believe what a young, tanned Iraqi boy will do for a nickel these days.
It's like white slavery.
Yeah, and man, those Iraqi women are hairy. We should have bombed them with Lady Remington shavers or something.
Right.
Lady Remington.
Hi, Robin. It's time for news.
Drop some shavers on those people.
Exactly.
Let's go to news.
Can an African American get a table dance? Do you think? I don't know.
Amazing. Dwight Gooden. Say?
Always stick to the piece of paper.
All right.
Okay.
But do you know who my favorite actor is?
Did he just blurt out he's black?
He just said he's black.
But Robin, do you know who my favorite...
Evil Dave.
Yeah.
That's
Evil
the answer
Dave.
to the
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by the way, do you know who my favorite actor as a black is?
Who?
Denzel Washington.
Why is that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. But anyway.
He's trying to, make things...
I'm on
make it
vacation,
better.
for God's sake.
You're on vacation from thought.
Yeah.
So anyway, Dwight has run off, and they decided for safety's sake.
Well, I mean, you can't even see them. I know they're there, though, so...
All right.
But are you married?
More important,
I am not married, no.
Why are you with child?
But Dave asked you a question.
More importantly, what's your kid wearing? Yeah.
He's wearing overalls.
And I have another question. Do you think why do psychics have to ask you for your name?
That's true, Dave. You make a point.
Why do psychics have to ask you for your name?
How right on has Dave been today?
He's been great.
He really has.
I have had enough of this. When are women going to learn that if they just keep their mouth shut, us guys won't hit them? It's that simple.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've learned my...
Yes, John.
Hey, now, I just had a question for Dave.
Yeah,
I was wondering if he'd ever consider doing a show on he's friggin' hilarious on this show, and I mean, he's so tuned down to PBS when it comes to the other show. So I'm also wondering what I got to do to get $500.
When the channel's up running,
up and running?
I'd like you to do a little half-hour show, maybe. Take some calls.
Talk to the people.
And give out your thoughts.
Well, I don't do satellite, but... it would be nice.
You won't do satellite.
Yeah.
You won't sink to that level.
Moonlighting.
He's too big.
We'll wait for it to get real big.
And by the way, Artie, if you decide to quit this job, I want to let you know that there's a position open at the Late Show as Paul Schaefer's towel boy. Yeah. Then you can drive a cab when you're done. I heard Artie's new movie, Bear League, won't be shown in Israel because they haven't enough bombs to deal with over there. Japan, maybe. You know, it's funny that Artie stopped drinking after making a movie called Beer League. Maybe Ralph should do a movie called Queer League, and he'll give up gargling the sausage.
Ralph is not gay, my friend.
Not gay.
Everybody's getting a half hour.
I promise you, he is not.
All right.
I've tried to seduce that guy 1,000,000 times.
Tired.
Howard?
Yeah, Dave.
Did you hear about Richard Simmons' girlfriend?
His girlfriend?
Neither did I.
You caught me on that. You caught me.
Yeah, right.
Sausage.
I wanted the sausage.
Sausage. I wanted the sausage.
Fred, I bet you were really friggin' hot as a little boy, weren't you?
Wow. You're really into him.
Yeah, it's getting a little awkward.
Yeah. Fred's freaking out.
Yeah, maybe you should move out of the way, Artie.
Get a time machine and go back.
Is that young JD still a virgin? Because I wouldn't mind popping his cherry.
President Bush thinks anti-war protesters are on the wrong...
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's been well over 5 minutes. Why hasn't Robin cackled yet?
Thank you, Dave. I'm talking about a woman who lost her son.
Well, And by the way, I heard that Madonna... Robin, I heard that Madonna fell off a horse the other day. Looking at that horse private parts must have reminded her of banging Dennis Rodman, because I hear that black fellows have enormous private parts. Isn't that right, Robin?
I wish I could have kept track of what you were saying.
Yeah. Is that in your notes?
I think I got it. The horse reminded Madonna of her time with Dennis Rodman. And then he was saying that you are an expert. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Rob.
Too much.
Please. Right, Dave?
Exactly. And by the way, Howard, do you have Lindsay Lohan's phone number?
No.
Because, if her dad is that messed up, then, it won't take much to pry those vulnerable 19-year-old legs open.
You think you can get her?
I don't know. Howard, speaking of crowing, has anyone figured out what the hell Tiger Woods is yet? I need to know, because I'm going to dinner with him next week, and I don't know whether to plan on fried chicken or sushi.
Can't tell what she is.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Amazing.
Dave,
anything else?
Crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy. Well, anything else?
You never know what he might say.
Well, I just want to say to you folks, it's been darn nice hanging out with you this week, or rather today. And is it just me, and I got to thank Vinny for doing this, of course. And is it just me, or does Vinny Vivalli have the same physique as Mr. Potato Head? He should spend he should spend less time scratching his balls and more time in the gym.
Very good, Dave. I think he was asking me if there was anything else.
And I just want to congratulate...
Not you, Dave. Robin.
Okay. All right.
The boyfriend of Olivia...
By the way, Robin, kudos to your people on that traffic light invention.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'll take credit, whatever.
Speaking of great talent, young talent, that young Jesse McCartney, he's a great talent, and I'm guessing he's fully shaved.
You been on your show?
I don't know.
Who is Jesse McCartney?
Yeah.
He's one of these young singers that Dave's mentioned.
Had him on the show, Paul.
A young boy singer.
And, congratulations to Bill Maher, because he's actually better than Jay Leno. Yeah, at being an unfunny hack and a huge dickhead.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see the
God, I'm on vacation to say that.
The Gonza strip.
Blacks are moving in.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's racist, Dave.
I don't wear a rubber. Guys can't,
They can't get pregnant.
No, exactly.
Very good.
Robin finishing that one right now.
Two shows this weekend, Robin.
All right, anything else?
The maid to the...
Nice. Tommy, what's up?
Hey, Evil Dave is funny today.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And Dave, don't take that as a sign that you should go off the page.
Don't go crazy now.
Don't go off the page.
Exactly. I was born off the page. I think the name Evil Dave is a little too harsh for me. From now on, I'd like to be known as the guy named Dave who tells it like it is about blacks, Jews, gays, Asians, towel heads, and that big chin douchebag, Jay Leno.
That's a little wordy. Artie.
Yeah.
All right, so from now on, that's what we should call you?
Exactly.
All right. Hey, by the way,
remember all that.
Tommy.
With subtitles.
You're welcome, Tommy.
For that Evil Davis funny observation.
Yeah, just for observing that Evil Dave is funny. So few have ever said that.
Incidentally, you know the difference between Pam Anderson and a mosquito?
What?
After a couple of slaps, the mosquito starts sucking.
Let's do it again.
Well, you know the difference between Pam Anderson and a mosquito, don't you?
What?
After a couple of slaps, the mosquito stops sucking.
Right. Okay.
When does Evil Dave stop?
Evil Dave, you could slap him all you want, he never stops sucking.
Incidentally, Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666. Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666. No, Reagan.
Okay. Robin, finish up the news, for God's sakes. I got to get out of here.
Just a little notice.
By the way, can I ask
But
Robin
they survived, yes.
Yeah, is Dear Abby still giving advice?
Yes,
that lady's like Tupac, you know. Hasn't she been dead for 15 years?
But her daughter has now taken her name.
That's a big improvement.
Yes. And Joe Francis.
That's got a ring to it.
In the Lerman free zone.
No more chicks. That's the main thing.
No,
what?
No more chicks.
Dave, you're missing the whole point.
I don't know.
He doesn't even listen.
You go work for @Q, Dave.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they have a promo goes, no more chicks on our channel. All about mankind.
I'm giving myself high. For 7 days. I'm getting myself high.
Dave Letterman.
Thank you, Howard. I got to get back on my nosebleed medication.
Right.
Muscles.
Thank you for being here, Dave.
Thanks, buddy.
And
you got to come on the show pretty soon, too.
Yes. I'll be sure to be there.
Yeah,
all right.
Lindsay and Lacy Love, thank you. Your twin sisters, and you can check them out at vivid.com and twintees.com. Thank you for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.